Konnichiwa minasan, watashi no omae Jaeger desu, and welcome to a slight anecdotal introduction to the first video recorded in 2021! Huzzay! Yes, we are back, and better still, we're about to fight a baddie, and better still, the baddie is got lots of troops, but we've got even more troops, and better still, we've got cannon, and gunpowder, and all the things that makes everything go bye-bye very quickly. So, the battle itself is going to be kind of tricksy. We do have a lot of samurai to kill, as well as the Yari Ronin, which is arguably the worst threat, and a shit ton of light cavalry. And if memory serves correctly, they're not a pushover. So, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. But it's okay. It's okay. We got bomb throwers. I'm confident of that. But no, we have Imura Nobuhisa and Okobayashi Tamehide, because the legend himself. We've got Raketenwerfer Truppen. We've got Arquebuser Samurai. We've got Katana Ronin, as well as the Onabushi for that. And we've got some backup as well, with some extra Raketenwerfer, along with Hyataiho. So I am confident that we will do damage. Numbers-wise, I think we're roughly equal. I think maybe I have a slight numerical advantage over him. But debatable. Debatable. But the better part is, they don't have a general. I think the big advantage we have is that we have generals, they don't. We are attacking them, though. Oh my god, that would be beautiful if I had cannon. But they don't have any... If memory serves correctly, they don't have many ranged units. I don't know why, but I always forget the moment I hit the battle button what they have, which is stupid. So this is also an experimentational video as well, because I'm utilizing my other microphone, the one that comes with my Corsair headset, which, to be honest with you, has actually proven to be quite a good headset, and to a degree has kind of replaced... I love how the term foggy condition is not so bad, but the dry condition means even more fog. Looks like fog to me. Oh, if only I had artillery. But we do have reinforcements, and this is a sexy hill. Holy shit. Right, okay. Methinks he wants to try this. Right, I'm shifting all of my dudes to the front. This has been a long time since I've last played this. No joke. Right. Tepor will hold this position here. I'll have the bomb... You know what? The champions of the day. I'll have the bomb throwers who can't do shit. I'll put the Raketenwerfer once they come to the middle section here. Bomb throwers, I'm going to try and see if I can make you cheeky fuckers. You know what? That's fine. I don't know how much use you're going to be in that regard, but if I can make it so that you guys... Right, first three dudes will kind of cover here. I'll put the Naginata Samurai on the left flank, and I'll put the Yari Ronin on the right flank. We're going to kind of try and use this as a pivot point hill, because the enemy has to divide their forces if they want to get to me, which is kind of a nice concept. I'll put you here. The Kisho ninjas, I'll put in... Actually, I could put them in the forest to fuck with them royally. But the problem is they're probably going to try and shimmy am over to there. So I'm thinking what would be a better location for them is... I'm just trying to think. I don't want to put them so far away that they're virtually useless, but I don't want to put them so close to the enemy that they will be detected. So if I put them here, keep them off range for a bit, and then I'll try and keep them as hidden as possible. The problem is they're probably going to have the entire army be a massive line, which means these guys are going to get fucked. You know what? I'm just going to kind of hold off. Seems overly cautious, but these guys have bombs. These guys can wreck in melee, so I might as well utilize them as a frontline infantry unit. And then when we comes to sieges is when they become the sneaky motherfuckers. Okay. Might have been okay to do that, but then... Let's say... There. You know the drill, guys. Yari... Ronin? Right, fantastic. Reinforcements are arriving, including Raketenwerfers and the Hyataiho. And cavalry as well, which is a bit of a concern. You know what? You boys make your way over there. See, that's the issue. We've got cavalry to deal with. Okay, so let's readdress the lines. Hold on Nabushi. There's a lot of dudes. Well, I don't know if the Hia Taiho is going to be that useful. At least not in the immediate sense. So I'm wondering whether it'd be worth just grabbing some... I'm going to put the Kisho Ninjas next to the Hia Taiho, I think. Yeah, Hia Taiho... Not really a good location for you, is there? Well, try and make your way over to there. Kisho Ninja, you're probably going to get mullered by the cavalry, but I need you to run over there to run some distractions. Sadly, we only have 3 Raketenwerfers. Actually, what I could do is just tell you guys to fuck off. Because I don't think I'll need you for this battle. Yes, it's, you know, yes, they are useful, but Hia Taiho is more for... The mobility of the cavalry, the cannon, is not going to be enough to sway, to change the fate of the battle. Right. Okay, so methinks what would probably be making more sense. Okay, so we're going to readdress the Naginata line. We're going to have it... I'm going to have you 3 take up defensive positions along here. I'll have the rest of you boys take up defensive perimeters along here. In fact, you know what? We'll swap that around. 4 dudes will go here. You 3 will go here. So that spreads our lines out quite nicely. Okay, so the 3 of them is going to go there. So I'll put the Raketenwerfer over here. To be honest with you, the Raketenwerfer, these are the guys who need to get over to that location, stat. But we'll put them behind the lines first. They need to be defended behind the lines. The Kisha Ninjas will redress and form up here and hold position for a bit. Cavalry, commander in cavalry will move into position here, and the Katana Ronin will go here to act as back. And, you know, actually, mainline infantry backup will go here. Kisho Ninjas will be here to back up the right flank. Right flank is kind of more connected, so it kind of gives us a bit more freedom. What's your range with those things, by the way? About the same as the bomb throwers, so there's no real reason to worry about. The Arquebuse Samurai will take up defensive positions along here. There's less of you, so that makes more sense for you to put them on the left flank. Now, chances are that all of these dudes... their initial thrust makes it look like they're going to pile in on our left flank, which is good, because then what that means is I can roll around this right flank with the Kisho Ninjas and the other dudes, and kind of achieve the same objective that I wanted originally. Move you boys over to the distance. Removing my Hia Taiho is probably going to be the best bet for me, only because it... Well, they're going to try and regroup. In which case, having Hia Taiho... No, we've got... I'd say a Raketenwerfer would probably be better. Hia Taihos are good, but they're not that great. They're no Armstrong guns, basically. I mean, they're valuable, but they're not the be-all and end-all of weapons. Though the enemy's cavalry is hurrying. Oh my god, this is a fucking raise. If the Hia Taihos were a little bit more mobile, I think I would be in a serious position of, oh yeah, this is totally a good idea. But it's not. Instead... I kind of want the backup to come from the other side. Yes. Another Matchlock Ashigaru. Very nice. 2 Matchlock Ashigaru, we hopes. Or is someone going to come out the other side? Nope, even better. Another Raketenwerfer. And we're back. Random noises in the background made me suspicious, which turned out to be the cat. Which might not have been the cat, but just the house in general. So, good news. Raketenwerfer and a Matchlock Ashigaru. Where do we put it? It's a very important question. Right, I think methinks you need to be actually probably part of the first line. Okay, I don't think we can reshuffle the lines too quickly, but what we can probably do is shift you guys to maybe over here. You guys are tired, I appreciate that. But I think the benefits of you having firepower up there is going to be fucking amazing. There's a point. I would be tempted to... Right. Put the other commander on the right-hand side.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
It's been a while since I've last done anything, so you guys pull back. Move to the left. You guys hold position. Withdraw. You're probably going to get clobbered. That's too close. You're going to get clobbered. But if you're lucky... Take position. Oh, no, you are lucky. One downside is the nature of this battle is going to be a bit fucky, to say the least. Who is firing rocketen? Yo, dudes! Dudes! Form up here. Oh, my. Right, you guys get involved with that. I think you should probably take the stand and be center mass. You focus on the left flank and try and do something impressive. Right, the enemy's light cavalry attack has been shattered, which is fantastic. I think we need to readdress the line a bit. Out of fancy formation, but I want you to kind of flatten out the line a bit. Here you go, like so. You, 2, 3, 4. Where's my spare matchlocks? They're over there. Right, then you guys readdress like so. Yari Ronin. Bow Samurai. Well, we shattered a bunch of Bow Ronin, which is nice. Yeah, you boys just go ham. Okay, change of plans. You guys make your way over there. Kisho ninjas, get to that defensive line. Pop as many shells as you can. You boys withdraw. Don't select the Kisho ninjas. Stand and fight. Onobushi needs to chill for the time being. You guys back up. Katana Ronin on the right flank in case shit goes wrong. Who are you? Another Yari Ronin. We may have need of your services, my dear friends. And all this time, I have not been activating your special ability. I've known to use it. I know it was there. I needed to use it. But my brain was just like, I got too much shit I need to worry about. Right. Left flank seems to be kind of covered.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Who's taking shots? Okay, this is kind of good, but kind of bad, because it will fuck me in the process, though. Because all the bombs and explosions will basically kill the morale of my dudes faster, potentially. But because my commander is doing a stand and fight... Kisho Ninja... They're just going to go ham. Right. Move to the right flank. Left flank's more or less covered. What we got? Bow Samurai, Bow Ashigaru. These guys can handle the left flank. Regroup and be a bit more proactive. You guys begin to shimmy up and begin to take aggressive maneuvers to the right flank. You boys come out of that spear wall formation, join up with the Katana Ronin and launch a counterattack to try and readdress the lines a bit. These guys will have taken a punting, and they did take a punting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Right, you pull out. This is probably... Definitely could have done better on. I know I'll suffer more casualties than I needed to. Right, you take out the bow, samurai. Oh, what you doing? Don't shoot into melee. Where are the other dudes? Oh, they're regress. Are they withdrawing? That's not a good idea. Well, we've killed their morale, but that's not a good thing. This is... Yeah, this was always a dangerous game I was playing. Right, you guys cease fire. Save the ammo. Oh, you are getting fucking pelted. Right. Raketenwerfer, make your way. You, and you.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, Taiho, move up. Right, I'm going to have to take things on slow-mo because it has been a very long time since I've gotten myself this fucked. Right, readdress formation. We're going to let a majority of these guys get away. This is a bad idea, I realise, but at the moment, everything's kind of all over the place. And I want to kind of readdress myself more efficiently. Raketenwerfer, what are these guys doing? I think they're just reforming some kind of defensive line, which is good because it gives me time to readdress myself. Kishu ninjas, regroup over to here. Matchlocks. Yeah, you guys take a defensive perimeter. Yari Ronin, well, you, and you. Get thy fuck out of combat. You are done for the day. You have earned yourself a bloody good beer. Right. I'm putting these guys on. I'm not going to withdraw them. You are also fucked for the day. That's bad. You guys got fucked unfairly. But I suppose in a sense it was good because it meant you guys... We're going to probably have a lot of friendly fire for this thing. I got a feeling we're going to get a lot of friendly fire for this. The enemy army may collapse and rout, which is fine by me, but if we're lucky... Right, you come out of that, friend. We don't have any cavalry with us. But we did deprive them of their cavalry. So, we just need a solid siege, and I think we can deprive them of even more. Katana Ronin will form up defensively on the left. I'll have these... Perfect, right. All matchlock infantry units will form up. Are you guys going to come in for an attack? I don't know. Don't think so. Right, regroup. Yeah, you're done for the day. Right, matchlocks. Well, no regular dudes. Whoever's, like, not in a position of health, just don't bother. Matchlock shit will form up here. Right. We're gonna move up our arquebuse. You guys coming to attack? Yeah, you guys are coming to attack. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. My brain is not working fast enough. Right, everyone stop your attacks, with the exception of you. Keep killing those samurai fucks. Hit the slow button. Try not to pause. Right, you boys. Withdraw and regroup back to the defensive line here. You boys, run over to here. Reform a defensive line and get ready to fight. Raketenwerfer. Well, you guys are already in position, so just fight. Fire. Do whatever damage you can to those bastards. Kill the morale of whatever. At least we're killing off some of their shattered dudes. We may end up routing the enemy forces completely, but at least we can do that with the knowledge.
Some must rest.
Yeah, some of them are already withdrawing, and I'm thinking they're probably going to end up routing before the day's done. I think the whole army is going to probably rout in like 5 seconds, so I wouldn't entirely be surprised if that was that. But it's important to know the general's cavalry to come through, because the more experienced you are, the... Oh, some good solid hits on them. It's the Ronin I'm interested in. Open season. There we go. Yep, battle's over. Ashigaru I can leave alone. It's just the samurais I need to take care of. And there we go. Bad guys be gone. Right. Yari Ashigaru, Ronin. Punch a hole through to that Yari samurai. Rapid advance. Go nuts. We're going to have to basically, you know, try and do this as efficiently as possible. Right, okay. So, probably not a fine battle. It's been about, a good few months since I've last played this game. So, it is of... At the time of the recording, it has been about 4 to 5 months since I've last played. Yeah. Last time I saved was August. Sorry, last time I played was August. Probably won't register that. But yeah, so August was when I last played of 2020. So you can tell it now being... Well, the time of the release, it'll probably be quite a bit into 2021. But 2020 was like... Yeah, it was there. Okay, so we got the Yari Samurai at least. Okay, let's kill that. We probably allowed a lot more of the enemy to come through, and I just realized they were probably the reinforcements army. Fuck. Okay. That is not good. That is not very good. But, on a positive, we did eliminate the cavalry, which inarguably is probably the biggest priority right now. Nuking Cav is kind of a priority in most cases, so we lost about 1,000 dudes. Not a great trade, but not bad. Did we lose any units? No, we didn't, which is a good thing. And my commander's ranked up as well, which is nice. My rank is... And the general and the the castle I wasn't overly fussed over. I should have looked at how many... Right, they still do have some cavalry remaining, but nowhere near as much as it did before. But we now have a rank to improve this guy's thing. So I'm thinking extra campaign range, because reasons. Hit that and hit that, which allows us to go further down into that. Okay. Can't really move too much, can we? We can. I think we need one of us to lay siege. He's got the mortars. These are the... Well, they come in as reinforcements, so I think he's got the mortars, so thus he needs to lay siege. Can I bribe him? No, that's the capital. What do they got? Oh, not a too bad amount of units. Why didn't I bribe them before, is my question. No, I can't bribe him, but the army. Yeah, it's only 4,000. Well, now it's 4,000. Would you like to join my name? You've seen what happens when you're against me. So what happens when you join me? Oh, would you look at that? Oh, not all of them. Who stayed? The Yari samurai, of course. That's fine. We can send them into the other army. They can become reinforcements. So now it's only a 2v. It's a 3v1, which is hilarious. The enemy does have an army inside the other settlement, though, so they may come out and nuke the other stuff. More importantly, though, Kyoto is under siege by Chosokabe Motochika, who I am very proud of. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to kill this army and royally get them. So, yeah. Methinks we got to do this. I only have one cannon. I only have one cannon. I only have one cannon. Where is the cannon? I only have one culverin. I just dealt with a counterattack over here. This is going to be funky, but... Oh well, how have I not noticed that until now? I only have one Komo Taiho, and it's not even the accurate one. At least we have Daikyu Samurai. Ashikaga Yoshiharu, who is not really the Yoshiharu because, well, I've already assassinated all of the good generals. So without further ado, the siege of... And I'm just going to save. So when was the last time I saved? Yeah, it was that. Shit. We have got a lot of castles. The siege. Hang on. Oh yeah, they took Suzuka from us. And I'm laying siege with Ogata, our new general, with like a backup army and everything. Oh my god, I forgot about that. You're on your way to reinforce him, aren't you? Yes, I remember now. You're on your way to No, you were on your way to reinforcing Suzuka. And like, yeah, because the army inside is just a shitty kind of garrison group, whereas the army outside is like not exactly well formatted. And my archer fort corps and everything was a bit fucked up, but oh my god, this is a very long time since I last done anything. Shit. Alright, cool. Still. I was about to hit the fucking end turn button with the Turn to Siege. But yeah. Without further ado, let's lay siege to what will probably take us the entire episode. So, let's do this. So, we arrive on the battlefield, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag. I initially started the recording as an intentional just go with the battle or whatever, but it's kind of... I don't know what to say, really. This is Kyoto. I at first thought it was some kind of glitch, but it turns out, no, this is in fact Kyoto. I'm a little confused as to why there's no walls and defenses, but looking at the these little bumps and other stuff, I'm thinking clearly this would have been gatehouses, castles, moats, and other stuff, which would have made the battle more intensive. You can even see the outline of probably where the castle was designed to have all the shit. But for some reason, we don't have it. So, unfortunately for us, we're having a pretty plain old battle, which is a bit of a shame. There's no victory locations, there's no opportunities to do. So, in a sense, this is just a traditional battle. We need to advance, kill the enemy, or make them retreat, and then we win the day. Which is, again, kind of disappointing, but not a lot we can really do. The enemy has engaged us a little bit. We've had some bows here. We had some cavalry. The initial battle, the armies were all scattered, so we had some cavalry engagements. And over on the far side, they sent one unit of light cavalry to engage my swordsmen, who are now fairly bloodied, but ready to fight again. I've told them to be on the defensive, just because I think they're not going to do a lot else. They've committed a fair amount of their forces already to the engagement. And for the first time in a very long time, we're basically having to tell the bows you're good, the guns, that you're actually kind of good. because the other dudes are basically there. So, yeah. Also, this is the first time we get to see a Chosokabe Daikyu Samurai, who are kind of ridiculous, maybe even slightly broken, because the advantage of the Bo Ronin, which was a unit I never really used until recently, they have a main advantage, which is they are, kind of better in terms of some... They're not as good in certain regards, but they are much better when it comes to range. They have 175 range. Base starting, my matchlocks, to give for reference, or as a benchmark, is 150, which is the same range as a Bow Samurai. So we get the Bo Ronin, who is 175 range, which is pretty fucking good, which means most sieges I used to have to struggle with were now fairly easy. They have a decent amount of ammunition supply, whatever, but that's just because of my, commander abilities. Now we look at the Daikyu Samurai. Their accuracy is almost pinpoint in comparison to the Bo Ronin, but more importantly, their range is increased by an additional 15, which makes them 190. This is fucking ridiculous. 190 versus that. We're 40 up from the matchlocks. And we're 15 up from the previous one. And then finally we have a thing called a Bo Ronin, who is ranged 200. And apparently that's not their final form. He can go even further, as can the Daikyu Samurai as well. But yeah, it's fucking mental. And for good reference, right? There's the matchlocks. There is a single matchlock range. Pretty effective, very useful. There's the Bo Ronin. Wider. Faster firing, but don't forget, there's an arc, and it takes time for the shells to arrive on target, and it doesn't have as major morale demoralizing effect. Who are you? Oh, no katana, dude. Thank you. And there's the Daikyus. And there's the heroes. I will outrange the enemy archers. I will outrange the enemy by merely moving over to here. And we will do skirmishing, because I think we need to do skirmishing at this point. And they're in range now. So the enemy actually for once is providing us with a slight challenge with Matchlock Ashigaru. But because we've got the Daikyus, and because we have a fuckload of them, these guys will disappear. If the enemy were on the walls, this would be a different story, but because the enemy has no walls, we're just going to have to just play by a normal battle standard and just have the assumption that it's pretty much... Yeah. I was actually kind of made a bit of a joke to myself, which if I haven't said before, or if I've said before already, I apologize, which is basically, this battle kind of represents most modern Total War games. A lot of hype, not much sustenance. But then again, this siege battle is probably more impressive than any siege battle that Warhammer Total War could muster up, so I'm not going to complain. Also, those units of Matchlock Ashigaru have melted. Just melted. Full on. Right, there's a little bit of a risk, because I'm basically running right up to the enemy's gatehouse and been like, knock knock, who's up, motherfuckers? Here they come. Withdraw. So the enemy forces are now finally making a commitment. Where's my cavalry reinforcements? There they are. Matchlocks. Oh god, that guy's still walking over there, GG. Matchlocks, get over there. Katana Samurai. Make your way over there. They're like, shit! They have bows! But, too late. What is this? Hold firm. What is this? Wow. That is broken. Right, there's the general.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon
Go
be
nuts. Smash. Like, the bows are going to melt from this. It's not even a question now. They will melt from this. He's fine. It's mental. Have fun. Go for it. Ute. The enemy army is just fucked. Every time they go near that entranceway, they're gonna get melted. And a lot of these dudes, I mean, I don't think there's any higher level of damage. Is that the general? Oh, but they're dead. Right, so that's that general gone. But no, like in terms of what was it? In terms of damage, I don't think these guys have as much armor piercing, perhaps. Maybe that's the balancing factor when it comes to bows. Truth be told, bows and guns in Shogun were never really described as anything... Well, not, technically speaking, guns are meant to be superior to bows, and I think that should still be an applicable factor. But, oh god, they're gonna fucking melt them. If I fire fast enough. Which is not a problem. Oh boy. Pathfinding is going to be a bitch for them. Yeah. Whoever they're focusing in on, which is this small unit over here. It's like, bigger unit. Clearly the bigger threat. Okay, now they're going to be targeting the other unit. I like how the charge sound effect gets cut off. Almost kind of like this armor unit's being melted. This isn't even a battle. This is just Troy Total War. Oh! No joke. But nah, this is mental. Again, though, I am disappointed. As much as this is enjoyable to see, it kind of feels a bit pointless because it's like, well, we're winning the battle, not because of a tactical victory or a mastery in a certain field. This is just, we've got more bows than you, and the battle is in a better state. Now, let's speed this up. Arguably, we could start sending those Nodachis. I was hoping to use the Nodachis for the first time in like a proper city brawler style thing, but it looks like, well, I'll bring them across, but I don't think we're going to need them. Because, right. You boys rendezvous over to there. You boys make your way across. You, and you. If you want to rejig over to there. I mean, all we have to do is just push into the town. Bob's your uncle. We've won. The only issue that might become a problem, but I'm going to save the katanas for this, is the infantry when, are they starting something? He thinks they're starting something. Sounds like it. Can I deploy like so? It's a bit of a lazy formation, but it works. Double time it. Yeah, double time it. Light cavalry, double time it. Once again, they're throwing their light cavalry away. It's a bit embarrassing, to be honest with you. Archers. Ceasefire. Right, we've already cleared up a good chunk of them. I think for the sense of lore, we'll say this isn't really Kyoto, but more the outskirts of Kyoto. Like a little headcanon or something, just so that way this battle doesn't seem so completely pointless. It's not, we're not fighting for the actual city of Kyoto. This is just one of the outskirts leading towards the city, because there are roads leading this way. So this will lead over to a settlement in the north, which actually is the Kyoto castle. But it's just the enemy army, the garrison forces have arrived in this town to try and push us out before we even get to it, sort of thing. Right. But yeah, we're going to be taking this castle with, I won't say minimal casualties, but in the grand scheme of things, it will be minimal. I think that'll put them in range. Yeah, these Daikyu samurai are, well, the Daikyus, it's just mental. There's only one way to describe it, and that's just, it's mental. Right, you boys start making a move towards it. There's less of them now, and there's not a lot of decent quality troops. They have a lot of katana samurai, but that's where these bows are going to come in. Yeah. If you'd like to make your way towards there, Onobushi following suit, of course. Well, Motochika, your father would be proud. The penultimate battle approaches. Kunikicha would have been proud. He would have seen how much you're using bows. I mean, he was a Christian, so he would have liked. Well, he's just like to see, you know, the shogunate fall at this point. Yeah, they're not reacting much, are they? Though then again, I think the AI is slightly balked. Right, shimmy up to this location. Regroup over to this position here. Go. Double time it. As in run, you numbskulls. Double time it. Well, their general is coming into position. Ceasefire. Bozo at this point would just fuck our own dudes over. But the daimyo's going out like a champ. Did I say you could shoot? Yeah, they're going down. If he's going to die, well, if he hasn't died already, he's going to die very soon. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, shaken. He's not withdrawing. Going down like a champ. Foolish, dumb, but brave. Old Bushido honor.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Yep. Yep. He went for the suicide. A shame he could not come to more amenable terms. Amicable terms. Like, I would have... It's a shame that you... It's a shame that with the whole... I mean, I understand there's a cultural thing, so it's kind of like these guys are Christian, ergo you shouldn't command their surrender or whatever. But it would be kind of an awesome sign of the... Like I said, there's more of a 19th century thing where you command the settlement to surrender because it's like, well, look, you're surrounded, you're completely fucked. No need to have senseless death. Yeah, that's more of a 19th century thing, which is why in Napoleon you can do it, I guess. Oh, Katana Samurai. Incoming. And they'll get fucked for it. Just watch that number go down. It's ridiculous. It's gone. And more to the point, do you think the other guys will live? I doubt it. What we got left? 1, 2. Fuck on my shoe. Yeah, okay, let's start the pincer move. Now all they can do is just run in the direction of us, and then when they inevitably fail to attack... Yeah, you done fucked up. And that's pretty much the day done. I doubt the enemies will last long after this. Yeah, that Ashigaru bow is fucked. I've seen the katana, the noggin, that must have been where the capture point must have been, would be. You know what, bows? Don't bother. I'll give these guys the honor of at least some kind of battle. Probably should have led with you, but too late. I mean, these guys have been chilling mostly in the background, and I only have the Onabushi as the bodyguard. It's like a... It is an honor roll. It is a most... It's not an honor roll, shall we say. They do get to fight. They have almost equal standing to a degree. But it's only because it's like... Because they're actually pretty fucking good troops. But it's the Nodachi Samurai who tend to wreck shit. Surprised no one's been able to be sliced in half because of this. Just a slaughter at this point. Yep, there they go. Fucking hell, they're darting out like that royally. So there you guys go. We have done it. Kyoto is under our control and the shogunate is destroyed. $319 to 4,000. Peacefully occupy. And Kyoto is now under our control. Get rid of that fucking complex. How are we doing for food? Food is okay. Shit. Legendary... Oh, my God. There's a lot of dudes. Yeah. We'll turn it into a proper... Well, to be honest with you... Library... School... Ah, bonus tax rate. Nah. They think the Metsuke Yards being... Well, no, we've already done them all of Metsuke Yards, so maybe I should switch it over to the other ones. Turn it into an extra benefit for tax. Because 10% extra tax is 10% extra tax. So, yeah, we'll leave you under siege. So there you guys go. The ultimate siege of ultimate sieges has occurred. Now, the game will technically look at this and because okay, here's the thing. Kyoto needs to be held for a year, which technically means I need to hold this place for 4 turns. Now, what I'm hoping will be the case is that Kyoto will be it will take me 12 turns to hold this place, thus becoming that. But something tells me we'll probably end up becoming the shogunate before the end of this year comes out, or maybe just going into the next year. Hopefully not, but still. So okay, so we've got a few things. But yeah, so either way, we will need to... So basically, what we need to do now is shore up the defenses, hold the line, and we'll see what happens. But I think this is a good point to end the episode. So thank you all very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. I hope to catch you in the next one, where we basically get ourselves prepped and set for another series of battles. Hopefully less dangerous than before. So anyway, I'll catch you then. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.